Media in Pretoria about the latest extraordinary interventions from basic education during the lockdown.
Together with provinces, as the National Department of Education, we have put in place a number of programs, including online broadcast support resources, which comprise of subject content, focusing mainly on grade 12s, but also developing programs for all other grades, and in the main, promoting reading for all grades. Some of the programs that we've made available, and some will be available from the 1st of April, because different parties, different provinces, and different partners are helping us with these materials. So as a department, we're working closely with key partners to coordinate and make available content tailored to support our learners' education and health needs during this time, and we will be making the following resources available. Broadcast lessons working with SABC, TV and radio. And some are already running. You could have seen them, different programs, different stations, different provinces. We also have programs that we're running with DSTV channel 180. ETV has allocated a dedicated channel for 3 months on the OpenView platform. We're also broadcasting lessons on community radio stations around the country. We have electronic readers available via all platforms in partnership with Vodacom, MTN, Telkom, and Cell C. We have 2Enable app as a freely downloadable educational platform with more than 2,000 electronic readers in the indigenous languages. We also are working again with the different partners in the media to promote the African Stories series through the 2Enable app. We're also working with the National Reading Coalition, which has identified extensive lists of educational resources, and different organizations are willing to make available their resources for free. There's also free access to Siyavula Maths and Science support in partnership with MTN, and we have free access to Vodacom virtual classrooms. And these are some of the programs that we have made available. And rural provinces, we're also looking at, which is it will be impossible to distribute, that we should also give hard copies to learners, and that was a plan before the lockdown. But we are also looking at how we access other communities and other learners who may not be accessed through these platforms.
All right, so that's the Minister of Basic Education, Angie Motshekga, speaking a little bit earlier on to media about the challenges her department is facing, and certainly the learners across the country, that could be as many as 13 million. Well, one of the interventions that you'd have heard from the Minister of Communications during the course of this week was that the SABC Education was going to be a part of trying to find a solution. And on the line, we're joined by Danie Swart from SABC Education to talk about homeschooling programs that have been put in place during this lockdown period. Danie, thanks so much indeed for joining us. Welcome to the program. I'm sure that there are a lot of parents that will be very pleased at the interventions that SABC Education has in store. What does it look like? What are you hoping to be able to do?
Peter, thank you for this opportunity. At this stage, we know that they are having a longer Easter holiday than usual. So what we have done is that we are also in discussions with the National Department of Basic Education, and we are planning within a week's time to launch additional slots on SABC 1 on a daily basis from Monday to Friday, as well as on SABC 2. We will open up slots for grade 10 to 12 learners. At this stage, we believe the biggest impact is on grade 12 learners. They cannot catch up. This is their last final year. So what we have done with the additional slot that we open up on those two channels, we have also started promoting very strongly our online self-help learning tool that we call SIVA, the SABC Education Virtual Academy. Now, this is a system, it's a self-help system where grade 12 learners can sit at home and they don't have to, even if they miss class, they can catch up. It's curriculum-based content that's applicable to what they are doing right now in schools. There are video lessons for them, lesson notes, assignments. They can learn in their own time as the system tracks their progress. And there are fun educational games linked to the theme of that specific subject that they are studying. And then, so we encourage them at this stage to log on to the SEVA platform. They can do that at www.seva.co.za. It's a free platform to register. Unfortunately, we are still trying to bring down the data costs, but at this time, it's free for them to register. So they will be able to track their progress.
All right.
Then what we have done as well, they know the Geleza Nati program on SABC 1 for grade 10 to 12 learners. Please let the parents ask their learners, their kids, to watch the program. It's now an ideal time for them to catch up and don't fall behind. That program, Geleza Nati, we cater for mathematics, physical sciences, life sciences, accounting, and English first additional language, where they can learn while watching. And what's nice about Geleza Nati, we also have a social media platforms supporting the program. Kids can tune into Facebook and they can actually learn through Facebook and ask additional questions. And then at night, we have educators online where kids can call in and they can help them solve their problems.
Wow. All right. So what about people that have only got radio available to them? Is there something that is going to be there to support them?
Yes, Peter, normally with every year, whenever the matrics do have their examinations, we open up slots on all our public broadcasting radio stations. And at the moment, there are 9 to 10 of them that are planning within a week's time to open up additional slots to cater for learners. Learners can tune in to their radio station and the SABC radio station in their province, and they will be able to get assistance, and they would be able to call into each radio station.
All right. When do you think this might kick off?
I must be honest with you, due to the uncertainty of the lockdown of the coronavirus, there's a lot of uncertainty of what's going to happen afterwards. So that's why we are planning to implement these plans much earlier than anticipated. So we think within a week's time, we would be on air.
All right. Danie, we'll leave it there. Thanks very much indeed. I know there's a lot of parents who'll be very grateful that the SABC is able to offer this assistance. Thanks so much indeed.
Thank you for the opportunity.
All right, so that's Danie Swart, who's with SABC Education. Just to let you know that there's 2 channels, SABC 1 and SABC 2. Slots will be made available, and priority areas grade 10 to 12, particularly grade 12 with support, because you don't have much time to lose. So this facility will be made available to you, and radio will also be. But www.seva, that's seva.co.za, is one place to go on to as well.